Good morning, everybody. Happy May 4th. What a fantastic day. It's beautiful outside, and I happen to love May 4th because I am a huge Star Wars fan. Star Wars is a fantastic movie that, if you look into it and its philosophy about the energy, it's all about the Force. What is the Force? Right? The Force is the energy field that connects everything. It is also the life energy that gives us life and animation and vitality, right? That's what the Force is. That is why I love Star Wars. It's a beautiful story about harmonizing with the Force. Yoda is one of the most wise beings in the galaxy. His wisdom is infinite. It just keeps pouring out of him, and it applies in so many areas. So that is why you'll often see me posting messages from Yoda. Anyhow, the Force. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Force because the Force is the energy field that runs in between us. And one of the key points of the Force is karma. We talk a lot about karma in our society. What is karma? We leave an extra tip for good karma. We do something for good karma. And it's like there's a cosmic scoreboard that we're all trying to rack up. And we justify bad luck as, must have done, no, this is karma equaling itself out. There's a little truth in that, but not really. All right? It's not you do something bad, you receive something bad. It is actually about, so karma is the universal feedback. That's what it is. Whatever you're putting out, it gives back to you. The amount of time it takes to come back to you is relative to the distance between yourself and whatever the issue is. So it is about, so how does that feedback come to you? Is it because if I gave money, I get money? No. It's the energy vibration of what you do. So if you leave a tip and you do it with the idea of lack or resentment, you will create more lack and resentment. That's what will come back to you, not more money. Okay? If you want to, if you take on the responsibility of somebody else because you feel they can't do it, then you'll attract more responsibility that isn't yours. Do you get it? Are you getting it? What if you do something kind for somebody but you do it because you feel you should do it, you'll create more situations in your life where you should do something. You feel obligation. Should is an obligation. If you do something for somebody else and you do it from the genuine compassion of your heart that you just want to give back for the sake of giving, for the joy that you witness or the joy of the giving, then you'll create more joy back. Does that make sense? If you do something for somebody else because it makes you happy inside, then you will create more happiness. How many times do you give a gift and are disappointed in the reaction that gift has gotten? It's not about the reaction of somebody else. That's their karma. That's their emotional signature for them to deal with. Yours is, how did it feel to give? Did you give it because you wanted something in response? Did you give it because you want that person to feel grateful for it to you? Or did you give it simply for the joy of giving it? Did you give it just because you were able to and it gave you pleasure to do so? So pay attention to what you actually give and receive, and to what vibration are you putting out there. Are you doing things out of resentment? Are you doing things out of obligation? Those are huge ones, right? Resentment, obligation, should do's, must do's, have to's. Because that's what you'll create more of. Situations there where you should do something, have to do something, obligated to do something. What are you taking on somebody else's responsibility, or are you being responsible for yourself? We need to be responsible for ourselves. In a world where we are all very unique and the celebration of uniqueness is huge, we often do uniqueness without responsibility. Well, without responsibility, now we're impacting our uniqueness and our desires, what we want. Our consequences of our actions are being put onto somebody else. And that's not right either. We have to take responsibility for the consequences of our actions, right? So what we put out is what we receive back, and we have to be responsible for our emotions of what we are putting out. If we are making coffee every morning because we enjoy a pot of coffee and we love the smell in our house, and it's part of what our waking up and embracing the day, then that coffee has a very good vibration, and that good vibration will offset the rest of your day. If you get up and you're like, I'm always the one that makes the coffee, why can't somebody else make the coffee? Why is there already coffee when I get up? You're not going to create a happy day, are you? No, you're going to be bitter and resentful, right? Yes. Hey, that's what you're going to retract back, is situations that make you more bitter and resentful. So there is my message for today, is look at what emotion is behind your actions. What vibration are you putting out? Pay attention and take responsibility for it, because that is the key of karma. That is what is coming back to you. Mwah. Bless you and have a wonderful day. Enjoy May 4th and watch some Star Wars tonight. It's a great series of movies. Love you all. Have a good day. Bye.